No gunshots, but they getting low, 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 low.
What is up, guys? It's your boy JU3X, and for today's video, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I sent this guy. Okay, let's back up a long time. REBORN, he was in my clan for a good bit. He just got the leadership position of one of our divisions, Alpha, which is our quickscope division. He just got to be leader of it. And then he wants to like break rule number 2 of our code of conduct. Let me pull it up for you. Alright, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly because for some reason Bandicam wanted to act up and not like all the words are probably blurred up right now. But I'll read it, guys. I'll read it to you guys. Alright, number 2. Be loyal to the clan. You can only be in one clan at once. So what happened is REBORN, he's been sticking around this clan, and I think the clan is the worst clan in the world. They have a couple members. I don't think they have a lot, and they're crap talkers. Like, I just joined their party, and they're like, hey, you want a 1v1, you scrub? And like, just kept calling me random names. They said I suck because I'm white or something like that. They called me a redneck or something. And they said, you know what, you ride horses to school because I'm white or something like that. But they started making fun of me. And REBORN was in the party. He's been hanging around them for several days, a little over a week, and so and never accepts my game invites, never accepts the co-leaders or anybody else's. I don't think. He never accepts our game invite. He's just always playing with that clan. And then, so one day, once we got in a party and he called me all those names, I'm like, alright, you know what? Oh yeah, what else? This is what else. Alright, this other guy that was in that clan, he said something that gave him away. He said like, oh yeah, I said, oh, he had a high voice. I said, whoa, I thought everybody was like old in that clan. I thought they were like all 16-year-olds. And like, then they're like, and then REBORN and the other guy that was in that clan, they were like, no, everybody's 14. And then the other guy's like, yeah, everybody's 14 except for REBORN in the clan. And I'm like, but he's not in y'all's clan, he's in Juke's. And then that guy's like, no, he's in blah blah blah, whatever the clan was called. And so I just say, oh, okay, and then I left the party. And so what ends up happening is me and Craze talks about what just happened. Craze is the co-leader, so we talk about how that what that guy said and everything. I told him everything, and so I'm like, what do you want to do? And we came to the agreement to um tell him that he has to delete everybody that's in that clan, and he never did. So it's been about 30 minutes after I told him to do that. I joined his party, and he's in the party with that clan that he was in. And so what ends up happening is, like normal, I was totally aware that they were gonna do this, but those kids started talking crap. I eventually got tired of it, and so I muted them. Um, and then REBORN, um, what ends up happening is they leave the party or something, and then leave me and REBORN and Crazed, and then like a couple other guys in Jukes. And so then REBORN leaves, and I said no, and then I sent him a message. Like, at this point, I was getting upset. So I sent him a message. I'm like, no, you need to join this party now because I have to tell you something. And so he ends up sending me a message saying, no, I can't join any parties whatsoever, none. And so on Xbox, there's a thing where you can look at somebody's profile and it'll say in a party or something like that. And then there's also a picture if they're not in a if they're not in a party, like beside what game they're playing, it'll show either like one human being or three. When it shows three human beings, that means they're in a party. And so it showed three human beings for him. And so I knew he was in a party with those guys. And so I sent him, I said, wait, but if it's not letting you join any party whatsoever, then why does it say in a party? And he said something weird, and then he finally ends up joining my party. I think I had to like threaten him or something, I don't know. But he finally ends up joining the party, and then what happens? Oh my God, 7 minutes. Okay, and then what happens is he he well we're talking, and I start like asking him questions like let me think of a question. Why did that guy say that you were in that clan? And then he said something or another. I can't really remember. It happened a while back. But what ends up happening is he actually goes on their side and starts like talking crap about Jukes and me. And so I'm like, alright, you know what? Since you think this way about me and Jukes, I'm just gonna kick you out. And so I kick him from the party, and alright. Anyways, that was how he got kicked out, and that's actually gonna be what the title is. So whatever I said, randomness of the random or something like that, that's not gonna be the title anymore because this is, I think it's gonna be good. Oh yeah, shout out Saturday. Let's go. This is on Saturday too. Oh my God, that is perfect. Alright. Anyways, today, just today, this is how I recognized it. You remember, I think I told you guys that I sent him a message to look on his friends list. If I didn't, then I sent him a message to look on his friends list. And so, but he had his friends list blocked, and I really don't want to be his friend. Um, so I canceled the friend request. And then, um, and then he sends me a message today, or it might have been another day when I was getting prepared to go to vacation. But I see the message today, and it said, bro, or it said something like, uh, why do you want to be my friend, or something like that. And I sent him a message saying, I sent you a friend request because I wanted to look on your friend request. I don't want to be your friend, so I canceled it. And then, um, and then he sent me another message today saying, I'm trying to remember what he said. It was, I just remembered, but, oh my God, hang on. Okay, I think oh no, this is what he said. Okay, so he said, okay, look, I don't want to join back Jukes. He like said it some weird way and he typed random stuff, but this is what I got of it. He said, alright, look, I don't want to be in Jukes. It would take some strong bribing to get me back into Jukes. And so I sent him a message. And since he said look at the beginning, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, look, I don't want you back in Jukes. You got kicked out 3 times and left twice. I didn't even bother to tell you that. But yeah, he got kicked out 3 times. 2 times and then the time I just told you. And then he left like twice for some random reason. He left once for like Blaze. Oh no, I kicked him out that time. I don't even know why he left. He might not have even left. I don't know. But I said, alright, look, I don't want you back in Jukes. You left 2 times. You got kicked out 3 times. Why would I even want you back in Jukes? And then he sent me a message saying, well, you let Bulk back in? Or he said, like, what about Bulk or something like that. And I'm like, Bulk got kicked out, I think it was like twice, and then he left once or something like that. Um, but I let him back in, so it was a total of 3 times him not being in the clan. But Reborn, and so I said, so that was a total of 3 times, but you were out of the clan 5 times, and bro, I'm really over it, and you're not gonna be able to join back. And he never sent me a message again. But this video is rolling on 12 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That is such a true story. And Reborn, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get it out here, for the people to know. So yeah, good luck, Reborn, with your new clan. And yeah, just try not to break their code of conduct and not be loyal, even if they have a code of conduct. They probably don't, because they're not such a... Oh. Last part that I want to tell you guys before you click off the video. You have to hear this. Alright, so when we were